Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Vane. And you know it's going to be a good day when I log on and the lights in the house are working. Oh, that's a sign, guys. This is going to be a fun and fruitful episode. I am going to be going out and do some looting today. I need to get a kerosene heater, but before we do any of that, I need to go over a couple comments from the comment section. Someone said, when mining with the utility vehicle, don't put boxes in the back. Make a makeshift smelter. It has unlimited storage if you're just mining one specific ore, and you can smelt while you mine. This does not have unlimited storage as far as I can tell. I actually tested this before I started recording. I cooked until this had 50, and then I cooked some more, and when this had 50, ores would fall all over the place. So, I don't know, am I missing something obvious here? Let me know, but as far as I can tell, this does not have unlimited storage. Also, someone wanted me to change the loot all button to R, which, I mean, sounds like a really good idea. The problem is R brings up my fists. Again, I tried this off camera, and when I went to loot all, like I went into a, let's go in here. Is there anything in there? No. Let's go find where there is some stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and change this right now because I don't like my fists coming up like that, but if maybe there's something I'm missing, who knows. So right here, take all, I had it marked to G. Let's go ahead and mark it to R. And it says it's reload, which, you know, isn't really a problem. We're going to come in here. All right, so R. Yep. Actually, it's not even working. Wait, it's still H? Wait, what am I... Did I mess that up somehow? Yeah, R wasn't working. Probably because it was the reload. Maybe you have to Hold on. Take all items. R. Yeah, it's not working. I'm like, that's set to R. And I come in here. I'm going to put this stuff back. I don't even know what I took out of here. I think it was some tools. Yeah. So the large cooking pot. I go in here. I press R. Not working. I'm not really... Oh, it still says take all as H. Okay. Let me look through the settings and see if I messed something up. I feel like this is one of those situations I'm missing something completely obvious. People are going to let me know what I did wrong, and I'm going to feel like a fool, but I don't know, man. I put it back to H because even when it was on R, it still said H, so I don't really know. The only thing I can think is maybe you have to reload the game. I don't know. I'm going to mess around with it off camera. It's not something I want to get hung up on right now, but yeah, getting the loot all button to R would be really nice. All right, what else are we going to do? Oh yeah, well, that's it for the uncaged comments. Now we need to go to Pine Grove Assisted Living and get a kerosene heater because I want to start thinking about when, you know, winter comes and I want to grow crops through the winter because I don't have anywhere near enough crops to live. So I am going to be growing crops through the winter. And let me ask you this. First of all, do I have to replace the broken glass here to keep it warm in here? Also, can I put... I don't think I can put any kind of windows up in there except for glass. I know I can make glass myself, but what I used to make was... Hold on, it's under fortifications. What I used to do is I used to make these windows openable and stuff, and I used to put them up there. I don't think you can put them in these windows. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. I'll have to mess around with that at some point. Let's see what we got here. How close are you? You guys should be done by now. Come on, man. Yeah, still not done yet. All right, well, let's go ahead and pick the ones that are done. We could turn this off. I'm not going out to loot until this stuff is all ready to go, and I will pick these crops in the meantime. There's so many things to do in this base. I've got some plans. I just have to decide if I want to build with metal walls or not. And I'm gonna, you know what? Why don't I just tell you guys my thought process on what's going on this season? I don't feel like I've gotten as many or as much loot as I did last season. I feel like at this point, I mean, we're on episode 14. I feel like by episode 14, I had more loot than I had now. I'm not sure if they messed with the loot, or maybe I just haven't been looting as much. You know, neither would surprise me. But yeah, I don't feel like I've been getting as much loot as I did last season. Last season, by now, I had a lot of iron scrap, and I do not have as much of it right now. It could just be that I haven't not farmed. I got farming on the brain. It might just be because I haven't looted as much. I'm not really sure. We do need to go back to the prison at some point. It won't be today. And I also want to do a mining episode, like a serious, like getting in there and just mining the heck out of the mines that are close to me. All right, that looks pretty good. We are up to farming 50. Let's see what we get for that. Farming 50. Actually, you can just click on it right here. Okay. Skill books give 1 extra stat level. Dead plants continue to grow very slowly. I mean, discarding growing plants. Wait, so your plants can't die, or? Yeah, let's go for that one. Why not? Sounds like fun. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put these away. These things are going to take a little bit longer to grow. Oh, you know what? I can show you what I did off camera. I haven't done that yet. What do you mean, Cage? What did you do off camera? Well, take it easy, guys. I'm about to show you. What is that? Oh, it's the way the light was hitting this thing. It was kind of weird. Yeah, I did a lot of organizing. Let me show you what I got going on here. All right, so I have wood scrap, wood planks, wood rods, reinforced wood planks. I'll probably move these around a little bit at some point, but that'll be good for now. We got plastic scrap, empty, cardboard paper, and cloth scrap, rubber scrap. That stuff you've already seen. Over here I put, actually I don't think, electric scrap. That's the only other thing I did here. This is all pretty much the way it was at the end of last episode. And I just kind of filled these in with boxes. I was thinking about making a wall when I did the box episode. I was thinking about making a wall, but I'm going to be honest, the wall would have been crooked and it would have bothered me. The cool thing about these boxes and the stands that they're on is I can adjust them every one. You know, it's still a little crooked, but, you know, I don't know. I think it looks a little bit better. I think the wall would have been a real nightmare. And I really like this because it's still like a wall, but, you know, it's, I don't know, it's kind of a functioning wall. It's definitely helped me out. I'm going to put a couple tables here, too, at some point. So what I want to do is I want to bring home those red tool tables and bring them back here and put them on here, but I did that last season, so I kind of think I want to do something a little different this season. I'm not really sure what, but I definitely want to do something different. And that brings you guys just about up to speed. I did empty this out here. Since this is empty, let's go ahead and move this and make it so it's not crooked. I do like the spot that it's at. This is like a drop chest type situation here. And I do like the location, but I didn't like the way it was crooked. There we go. All right, this place is coming out nice. Next episode will definitely be a building episode. I need to do some serious building. And at this point, guys, I think I'm just waiting on these carrots. Okay, the pumpkins are now planted. I'm going to leave that sprinkler on until I harvest them. I'm not going to play games with these things. We still have plenty of water in there. It uses water, but it uses water so slowly. It's awesome. All right, cool. Let's go out to the assisted living place. We're definitely going to do a lot of looting today. Next episode will definitely be a building episode, though. We have to do some major building around here. I've got some big plans for this base. It's just, like I said earlier, like I feel like I'm not getting as many resources as I have last season. So I don't know. It's a good thing, honestly. I don't mean to sound like I'm complaining. I'm not. I feel like I had too many resources last season. So I don't know if they nerfed them or I have just not been looting enough. But either way, I'm finding it a much more fun series. Oh crap! I got a lot of carrots on me. Whoops. Glad I checked that, man. I'm gonna run out there with like 50 carrots. Ain't nobody need 50 carrots. I don't need 50 carrots. Oh, there's no room. Son of a bee. Alright, I don't really have time to mess around with this today, so I'm just gonna put the carrots up here. And I'm gonna be honest, I'll probably forget they're up there, but I'll try my best not to. We'll see. I really should make a freezer. Can I make a freezer? I'm not gonna make one today, but I'm thinking like I should be around the there we go. I mean, yeah, I should, yeah, I should be able to make one. I might have to make one of those sooner rather than later. Even if it's not like a permanent like area, but usually when I build things like freezers and stuff, I want to have like an area and I want to build the area. I don't want to just make a freezer and be done with it. I want to like make a building episode out of it, like a nice kitchen or something. I got to decide where I'm going to put the freezer though. Because I was thinking, I mean, honestly, the freezer would be best to go in the kitchen, but then I was thinking, I don't know, man, the basement sounds like it'd be a pretty cool spot for a freezer as well. So, I mean, but having to go down to the basement all the time to get the stuff out of the freezer. I mean, hey, that's like real life though. You know, you have those big, like, extra, not like the freezer in your, you know, refrigerator. I'm talking like, you know, those big freezers. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, I just thought about this right off the cuff. How come the refrigerators don't have a freezer on them too? I don't know of any refrigerator that doesn't have a freezer on it. Like, I'm just gonna say that, so. I don't know. Have you guys ever had a fridge that didn't have a freezer on it? I mean, it wouldn't hold a lot. Like, it'd be like maybe 50 weight or something, but still, I mean, like, it should have a freezer attached. I've never, ever in my 49 years of life, seen or had a fridge that didn't have a freezer on it too. They're usually like, you know, together. So, yeah, that's something. Realism. Come on, guys. We need the realisms. We need all of the realisms. Alright, this assisted living place is a really nice place to loot. I don't remember exactly where it is. I know it's around here somewhere. I think it might be over here. No. No, it's not over there. It's down this way some. Alright, I gotta turn around. Yeah, let's turn around. We should be able to turn around here. Yeah, I gotta go back the other way. Now I could always look it up on the map, but I prefer not to. Yeah, I'm gonna do a serious mining video. I'm gonna do a video where like the majority of the video is gonna be mining. I really want to take a truck down there and start mining everything. The only thing I'm worried about is that the graphite stuff that I've mined in the past did not respawn. Now, guys, can you let me know if you mined graphite and had it respawn? Although I guess we don't need graphite because isn't graphite for the you know, now that I'm thinking about it, graphite is for the high quality steel, which I don't think we need yet, so maybe that doesn't really matter. But let me know, just, you know, for future, when they do put stuff in there we need that stuff for. Does the graphite respawn? I've seen the iron stuff respawn, I've seen the copper stuff respawn, but yeah, I don't know about that other stuff. So here we are at the assisted living place. This is a great loot location. We're gonna kind of park right here. Okay, then we got everything. Yep, looking good. We do have some food on us we don't need to be carrying around. And we're gonna that's the building right there you want. So what you do is you start at this end and you loot all like the regular buildings and you get the dope building at the end. I wonder if this gives a lot of metal. Well, that's not bad. Alright, so you see the power attack did not one-shot her. My buddy Dan in Discord was like, oh, you should be trying to one-shot these guys with the power attack. I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot, but I'll try it some more, but it didn't happen there. Okay. Nope. See, I'm too weak. I'm like a weak baby. There we go, try it again. Yeah. Nope, not working too good. Fly too wound. Wasn't I making like hand wipes last episode? Or I wanted to know what it takes to make the hand wipes? Ah, I can't make them on me, can I? Yeah, I thought, what the freaking deer? Alright. You want to get eaten? So be it. Yeah, I was working on my medical skill to get hand wipes, and I was like, oh, what is it going to take to, you know, make the hand wipes? And then I forgot to look. Or maybe I didn't get that high. I don't remember. Okay. We have a lot of planks. But I'm going to be honest, we could probably use more. So let's go ahead and get some more stuff. We need more nails and everything as well, and screws. You can always craft them, but the thing is, guys, I have a very low amount of iron. Oh, look at this guy. Hey. What's going on? I use this guy as gender neutral. When I say, hey, what's up, guys? I'm saying hello to everybody. It's not like a, hello, men. So when I say, look at this guy, it's just, you know, just the way I talk. Alright. Yeah, so we're getting a lot of screws and everything. Should we bring that home? We got better looking mini fridges than that. Somebody said to take apart the couches, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's really worth taking apart, right? Yeah, it's okay. And dismantling a 78. I do so much of it. Yeah, so here's the thing. I have a lot, and I mean a lot of wooden planks. And last season, I had more wooden planks than I knew what to do with. But here's the thing. I've discovered, and I don't know why I discovered this just now. Maybe I knew about it. I just didn't think about it. You can break down the wooden planks into wooden scrap, and I'm using the wooden scrap to make excellent soil for my crops. I did get one set of excellent soil already, but I want to wait for a couple sets because I'm going to redo pretty much the whole layout of the farm, and I will use better farm plots. So I might actually use the ones that go on the floor. I don't know. You know what? I probably will. Last season, what the hell? The thing's possessed. So yeah, last season I used the farm plots that were off the ground because I felt like they were a little bit better to use with the sprinklers. Now here's the thing, I'm going to use the ones that are on the ground, even though they will not be as good to use with the sprinklers, and I don't care, because I want to do different stuff. You know, if you do the same thing every season, it's like, why'd you play a new season? So I try to do things as differently as possible when possible. And, yeah, so, you know what? I'm going to leave that bed alone just in case I want to sleep here at some point. I don't think you get a lot of great... You know what? Hold on. Just for science, let's see what we get from the bed, because I don't remember getting good stuff from the bed. Yeah, I mean, that's not a lot of good stuff. I mean, springs and cloth are good. It just probably should be more from a bed. Although, I was talking about how you should get springs from beds, and people are like, well, most beds these days don't have springs in them. I was like, really? Okay. I hear something. Might be my headphones acting up. It sounds like almost like static, but I thought it was like, you know, the pitter-patter of little zombie feet. And nope. Go. And I will take this stuff. I do need... Like, I need raw limestone. I just don't want to go get it. So I usually just get it like this. And so far, this is all the limestone I've ever needed. I've never built with the limestone walls. They're not called limestone walls, though. What are they called? They are called limestone brick. So pretty close. But I've never built with it. And I'm not going to build with it this season. I'm kind of like thinking I'm going to make my wall all metal. And that is going to be grindy. It might be too grindy. I might not be able to do that. I'm going to leave that microwave alone. Do I already have a microwave in my house? Darn it, I was supposed to... I'm going to take this microwave. Let's go ahead and search it. And then move. I don't know if I have a microwave home. I very well might. I thought I was supposed to bring one home. It might have been one of the things I put in the back of my vehicle that got destroyed. Yeah, I put a bunch of fans and stuff in the back of my vehicle at one of the POIs recently, and I think I've mentioned this, but I'm mentioning it again. And it just all got like it just disappeared in the back, and I wasn't even driving bad. I don't get it. So I didn't want to talk about it because it just made me angry, and I'm trying to be like positive about the game. Even stuff like that, like, oh, if you put stuff in the back of your truck and it disappears, yeah, it kind of sucks. I get it, but at the end of the day, this is an early access game, and like, I try not to let that stuff get to me. So, yeah. This one's kind of empty. Hey, you. How dare you? Am I tired? I don't think I slept enough. Oh, I don't have any of my freaking gear on. No wonder. Damn it. Military pants. Military shirt. And garden gloves. Let's see how my medical's doing. Well, let's go ahead and use some of this vodka. Alright, so the scratches are sterilized. Yeah, I didn't sleep enough. That's why I'm getting panicky. This guy gets very panicky when he didn't sleep enough. Alright. Dismantle. Destroy. Dismantle. Destroy. Looks like someone's getting ready to move in here. When the apocalypse hit. Yeah, I'm hearing something in my headphones. I don't know if it's like... I don't know if it's actually something in my headphones or not, or if it's like something... I don't think it is. I think it's my headphones. Getting little sounds here and there. It's kind of weird. Well, we're just going to take everything in there anyway, so... Beautiful. Now let's grab this and bring it over to the truck. I'm also going to drop everything I have off right now, because I've got to be close to being encumbered. How far can I bring this? Alright. Enter... Should I put it on the roof, you think? Because, like, I'm putting stuff in the back, and I don't know, man. It doesn't... I'm going to put this on the roof. I think it's probably better off on the roof. You just got to be careful when you drive underneath things. I've had better luck with stuff on the roof. If something on the roof falls off, it's usually my fault. Like, you know, this one, I drove back very carefully, and that stuff just disappeared. Out of nowhere. Lock... Damn, went flying, bro. How's my weapon doing? Gotta be careful. I do not want this thing to get destroyed. Ooh. A military guy. He's got the dope loot. I'm taking it all. I love the military stuff. Okay. I didn't drop stuff off, did I? Son of a... Alright, well. It is what it is. I guess I'm just gonna suffer through being encumbered, because this is definitely going to encumber me. Right, you know what? You can just stay in there. There's no doubt this is gonna lock me down. Kind of surprised I don't see the over encumbrance thing yet. Somebody told me these have never ending. Oh, somebody the dishwasher has like unlimited weight, but I don't see that. Get a lot of stuff out of here. It's very good. And there we are, very encumbered. Right, this house looks good. Let's go drop stuff off and hit up the real buildings. Oh, actually, we got one more here. Okay, stuff. Come on in here, do that, and do that. And we're looking really good. Oh, wow, look at this place. This place is pretty sweet. Controls. Okay, nothing in there. I do have to go back to the... I'm going to go back to the prison. Maybe even my next looting episode. I really have to. There's just so much good loot there. I still don't have the Night of the Living Dead disc yet, which I need to get. Oh, what? It's scroll down to destroy all the time, and then when it's not scroll down to destroy, I end up scrolling down to move it. It's, you know, it's like clockwork. Yeah, there we go. Accidentally did it on that one. Okay. I don't think the chairs are... They're okay, I guess. One cool thing about living at the bar and grill is you have to destroy a lot of stuff in there to make room for your base, and because you have to destroy it, you're destroying it to make room, but you're getting so many materials by doing it, and it's like I love games that force you to do something for two reasons. Like I'm trying to think of other games. Oh yeah, like real-time strategy games, right? Like back in the day, I would play something like Warcraft, right? And you start off in Warcraft and you're like, oh, these trees are in the way. I need to build a bunch of houses over here, or I need to build an armory, and all these trees are in the way, so I got to get rid of them. And you're not only getting rid of them to make space, but you're getting rid of them and using them for your, builds and stuff. I love it when there's like multiple, when getting rid of a resource does multiple things for you. Makes room, and you need the resource. I can't think of any other reasons, but there might be some other ones that you would, get resources for, other than making room. I can't think what that would be though. Probably nothing. But honestly, making room and getting the resources is just really, it feels efficient, Are those zombies gonna be a problem? I can never tell. Sounds like they know I'm here. What the heck is this? Yeah, we got a problem. We got a problem here. Punk ass. What'd you get? I talk so much trash, but I've never been in a fight in my life. I talk trash in video games, but not in real life, man. I'm pretty timid. Okay, so I think we're pretty good in here. Hey, what's up, my man? Take your stuff. I keep looking. I'm like, man, I have no cloth. I'm always low on cloth, and then I'm not looting the zombies clothes. I mean, that doesn't make any sense, right? Should we take these back? I think we probably should. Take 2 of these. We got a big old farm, man. We can put these somewhere. I am exerted. I'm spent, bro. I'm totally spent. I don't think there's any more perks I want to... Oh, that's not good. Dude, if there's one thing that scares me in this game more than zombies, it's the freaking animals. And I just heard a wolf. At least I think that's the wolf. So I think that's the room we want to be in. Let's go. Let's look. Oh! Scared me. Let's loot the other one first. Because this is like a bare bones one. I just want to make sure this is cleared out before we go to the good one. I am going to go straight home after this. I'm not done looting, but I am going to go straight home after this because I'm going to have a couple things on my vehicle I do not want to dick around with. And then we'll go out and loot something else. What? I don't know. Kind of see what we end up wanting to loot. Or I could do a little bit of base building. No, let's do some more looting. I definitely need some more materials here. I don't feel like I get a lot of metal. Unless I'm just destroying the wrong things. I definitely have a lot of planks, though. Nails, screws. I mean, honestly, the planks aren't really the big benefit here. It's the nails and the screws. Because, like, if I have to make nails and screws, then I have to use iron for it. And I'm already pretty, got some issues with the iron. Okay. All right. If there's anybody in here, let's just make sure this place is clear. And this is where we're going to get our kerosene heater. Yeah, I could make a kerosene heater, but why make it when you could go loot it? I'll probably have to make some anyway. But just want to make sure I'm good to go for winter, you know? Okay, it's only middle of August. Yeah, but, I mean, winter's coming, you know? Okay, so destroy this. And we'll take that fan. Hopefully it doesn't get messed up this time. Destroy this. This guy must have got infected and then barricaded himself in here because ain't nothing getting in here. So he must have got infected before he barricaded himself. Kind of what I'm thinking. I'm just going to put this right here because we're going to drive the truck over here. And there's the kerosene heater. Move. Yeah, it looked like he tried to take a bunch of beer. He might have actually ended it with beer and veterinary painkillers. Go. Care about any of that? So this stuff right here is Zombrin. And wait, where is it? Do I have to destroy the? Hold on. There we go. Yep, Zombrin. This stuff is not gonna. I don't think this stuff works. It looks like it's I mean, they wrote it on by hand. You know, I'm pretty sure this is fake stuff. I did take some when I got infected last season at some point, but I don't remember what happened, but I'm pretty sure it didn't work out for me. Don't touch. Okay, fair enough. Do I want to destroy all this stuff? Probably not. We'll destroy a bunch of it. Why wouldn't you want to destroy all of it? I don't know. I get to the point where I just get a little, like, it gets me a little samey and I want to move on. Something out there. There's something out there. Oh, wooden chest. Okay. I'll take the PC. I'm gonna do something with that. As well as the other PC items. May have some good stuff in here. No, maybe not. Yeah, it looks like most of his food is... Well, all his food is no good. Yes. I will probably want some of those lockers for my base at some point, but honestly, they're all over the place. Ooh, tough lock, you say. Is somebody gonna try and break in this window right next to me? Maybe. We'll see. Only 4? Okay. Pretty sure this is all no good food. Corn seeds. Rotten corn. Rotten kern. Oh, I'm getting hot. Damn it. Can I get through here, or? There we go. Let's come out here. It's only 64 out here. I should be okay. Okay, come in here. I'm gonna drop stuff off. We're gonna finish this place up. Yeah, this is really cool. This is a really cool place, and it's like very central. Usually, like wherever you live, you're Most of the time, you're probably close to this place. I guess unless you live in, like, Dannemora or something. But I didn't live in Dannemora this season, so... No big deal. I'm probably going to live in Dannemora next season. But this is still a really good place to come loot. Okay, and there we go. Just about done in here. Now I know I'm not destroying everything in here. I'm just kind of destroying what I feel like destroying. I never, like, totally clear these places out. Nice. And we good? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull my truck over here. Oh, that's right. We need to put stuff on top. Oh, but there's gonna be a lot of stuff on top of this thing. Okay, that should be fine. Let's just go ahead and move this. Now, you might be able to put stuff on top of these tables. I tend not to stack things. I've had very, very poor results when stacking things on the truck. So I tend not to do that. And I would suggest you don't do it either, but I don't know, maybe you can. Great. Arg, okay, fine, whatever. There we go. At least we don't have to go all the way down there to get it again. Except I'm tired, so I'm gonna have to. Alright, let's go ahead and have a seat in here. Eventually, when you get your stats up enough, the exertion thing doesn't really become a problem. But it's been a problem for me this season. Because I don't have my skills all the way up. Honestly, like last season, I think it might have even been bugged because I could not make myself exerted no matter what I did, and that doesn't seem like that's intended. Hopefully, that'll be okay hanging off the edge there. What I'll do before I move at all is I'll save the game, and like I said, I'm going straight home, and then we'll come back out and loot some more. Okay. Should be pretty good. You know what? I'm not going to drive the truck over here. I'm just going to... I only got to get 2 things. Of course, I'm exerted, though. Freaking exerted. You do some, like, push-ups or stuff at home. Get stronger. These things are light, though, so they won't exert you as much as the other things. I was going to, like, camp out here for the night, but now I'm thinking... I think we have enough light to get home. Since I'm going home soon, I might as well. Okay, so I'm going to move this on the roof. Again, maybe it'll be okay in the back of the truck. Maybe it won't. I don't know. I've not had a lot of success with that. So I'm going to put it on the roof and hope for the best. And I will save every minute or two on the way home. Because this is stuff like... Sometimes when you take stuff home, you're like, okay, so I took this stuff home, but it didn't make it. It's like, I don't really mind that much. This is not one of those situations. I need to get this stuff home. Well, I guess I don't need the picnic table as much, but that kerosene heater, the fan and the microwave, well, I might have a microwave at home already, but just in case. Okay, let's see if we can get this home. Okay, I got home with no issues. Took everything off of the truck. That was really, really sweet. I was going to go out and loot somewhere else, but then I was thinking, you know what? There's still a lot to loot in my own farm, so let's loot the farm a bit. I think that sounds pretty cool. Just gotta be careful going in here. Alright, seems pretty good. Nice and snug, look at that. Now we close that, because it blocks the window. I don't like the way it blocks the window. I'm gonna go ahead and close that. Now I have to sleep, and I have to get a good amount of sleep tonight, so... I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep right now, and then we're gonna get up, we're gonna continue looting this farm. I might even be able to loot the rest of it. We'll see. There's a lot about this farm I'm kind of unsure about. By the way, the lights are broken again. There's a lot about this farm I'm unsure about. And here's the thing. I want to, like, destroy a lot of this stuff, but then I also want to keep a lot of it because I like the decor. Like, I like the decoration part of it. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll take some stuff apart. Maybe I won't. I'm not really sure what I'm going to take apart, what I'm not going to, but we'll just kind of play it by ear, and hopefully I don't destroy anything that I really want to keep. Like these barrels, right? These barrels, like, these aren't good for anything. They're, like, they don't, I mean, I guess they hold 200. It's not terrible, but they're not really great. I don't care about these barrels, but they do add to the, you know, the ambiance. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. They do add to the farm in a way that doesn't really do anything for me, except just for looks. All right, let's go ahead and eat. MRE. Oh, that's right. I put them in the glove compartment, didn't I? It sounds like we've got a problem out here. What's your deal, man? Freaking problem, bro. Okay. Yep, we're looking good. Let's go ahead and, you know, I just saw something I actually want to take care of. We're going to keep that, but we're going to destroy this. There we go. Looking good. Alright, so yeah, I mean, like, this stuff, I don't know if this stuff adds that much to it. I'll at least destroy the hay pile. I'll leave that hay bale there, though. I definitely don't want this here. I'll destroy one of these. And even if we're going to destroy them, we're going to loot everything out of them. By the way, I did put a second set of... I think I told you guys this, but I put another set of stuff in there. So, I'm going to keep these tool chests for sure. I kind of like the way those are. I don't need this barrel right here, though. Keep the rest of that stuff there. I don't need the jack. I don't like the wooden pallet. The rest of this stuff looks pretty good. I don't want old dry paint cans. Okay. Oh, by the way, these are where I put the compost. So these are excellent compost. Again, I'm going to save them all up and use them all in one video. All right, so we want the soil bags in here. Nope, I don't want to grab the soil bags. Eventually, I'm going to come through here and destroy all these soil bags. I really don't give a crap about them. I'm just not doing it right now because I don't want to. Fishing rod. Okay, so it's just all soil bags. Yes, it is. Okay. I think this farm is going to stay the way it is. I do need to figure out how to make glass. Yeah, I definitely need to figure out how to make glass. As a matter of fact, let's go look into that really quickly. There's also something I want to see if I can maybe put these windows in. I'm pretty sure I can't, but I want to see. So we would just need some reinforced planks, reinforced rods. You know what? I'm going to do that right now. Reinforced planks. We don't have any reinforced rods. Seriously? Okay. Not cool. Wooden rod. What do you need for the reinforced? Metal brackets and screws. Metal brackets are advanced. Wait, was it regular metal brackets or I didn't see? Oh, just regular metal brackets. Okay, never mind. It's kind of interesting. And then we need some screws. Then, oh boy. All right, let's just do this. Reinforce. Let's do that. There we go. All right. Let's make a bunch of those. Okay, cool. Now we need the screws, the metal brackets for the windows as well. I guess I could just take those out of here. Here, let's do this. Actually, it is marked. So it should show up in here. Yeah, it does. Why aren't the reinforced wooden rods showing up? Because I've got the window openable right there marked, so it should be showing up. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Window openable, reinforced. Okay, let's get rid of both of those. And let's go see if we can put one of these window openables in here. I'm pretty sure I can't, but I'm going to see. Because, you know, you don't know until you try. Let's clear the glass. Otherwise, I'm going to put glass up there. And glass can be broken. So, yeah. Oh my. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, that's so good. That's so freaking good. I did not think that that would be a thing. I didn't think you could do that. I was like, no way. There's no freaking way. Come on, Cage. You're being stupid. No, man. There is a freaking way. That is... Dude, every freaking time. Not every time, but... often enough. I play this game, and I just find the coolest stuff that you can do. I'm going to put this in here for now, because I do not want to be doing any inventory management. I'll do that off camera. Won't be a problem. All right, let's go. Let's continue looting this place. I can't believe you can do that. All right, let's come over here and see what's going on here. Definitely want to loot everything. And these are old fluid barrels. So I should be able to move that over. Let's just do it with one for now. It smells like gasoline, right? Well, fuel, but what kind of fuel? Like, fuel is pretty, you know, really tell me much. I'm thirsty. I should just drink it and find out what it is. Just kidding. All right. So what I need to do is I need to grab one of... Where are they? Are they in here? Yep. All right, cool. And let's look at this. And fill from fluid. It's impure. Impure what? It's impure fuel. I think that this is probably... I'm going to pour it back in here. I think this is probably unusable fuel. That's what I'm thinking. It's not telling me kerosene. It's not telling me gasoline. It's just saying impure. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. If you guys have any ideas in the comments, feel free to let me know. But yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do with that. Okay. Loot. 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 Loot and loot. Okay, I just want to clear this stuff out. What am I going to do with all these boxes? I don't know. I'm probably going to bring a lot of them up here and use them for car storage stuff. I'll probably just put them on the side right there. Or, I could make this building my car storage building. It's not a terrible idea. Not a terrible idea at all. Instead of on the side of the building. Although, I'm going to be honest, I feel like a car storage building needs to be on asphalt or concrete. I don't think it should be on the dirt. So I'll probably do the car storage over here, but I don't know. I don't know. I know you can put like wooden planks down, but like, nah, I want like, you know, asphalt, concrete underneath my vehicles. So grab all of you, just get rid of the stuff. Did I loot everything out of here? Yes, I did. I didn't in here. Simple lock. Get that lock picking skill up. Okay, I think this stuff's all looted. Let's just double check. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, that's my stuff, so I'll leave that there. That's all looking pretty good. Did I pick up any soil? Yeah, I thought I did. All right, and everything's looking good right here. Yep, this barn is completely, like, done. I'll add to it, but it's looted. Alright, I must have a lot of rotten food on me. That's what I thought. Where's that? Where's that cow running from? Okay, did I loot all these? Saying I didn't, but they're all empty. I feel like I did loot them. I'll just double check. Okay. Now they should say they're looted. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Pretty sure I looted those before. But you can see right there, it's showing the negative in the hourglass or whatever. Or, I don't know what that is. But then when you loot something, it goes to dotted lines around it. Right. Alright, we're done over here. These don't need to be here. The haystack rack thingies. Alright, that's looking good. Like, these don't add much to even the decor, in my opinion. The hay piles just, you know, don't like them. Okay. I wonder if we're ever going to get animal husbandry in this game. Never, like, really thought about it, or that I really needed it, but I don't know, maybe. It would give us something to do with all this farmland. Alright, how heavy are we? I'm getting there. Getting a little heavy. Shouldn't be much of a problem, though. Climb this? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It looks like the grill is too close. Like the outside part. I have to think about where I want to put the wall around this place. I have to start, like, really thinking about doing the wall. And I'm going to be honest, I kind of want to make it metal, but I'm also going to be honest, it's going to be kind of tough. Just because it's going to be so freaking expensive. But it would be nice to make it all metal. That would be so metal. Okay, there we go. That's all looted. Getting encumbered. Okay. So I think the majority of the farm has now been looted. Maybe not everything, but at least most of it. And that is really awesome. I have to start thinking about what we're gonna be doing a mining episode soon. Maybe next episode. Well, not next episode. Next episode will be a building episode, but I'm talking about the next looting episode will probably be a mining episode. Anyway, guys, if you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time, and until then, take it easy.